Have you ever felt like you just weren't enough? Like everyone around you was born talented, smarter, or stronger, while you have to fight for every single inch of progress? Goku wasn't born a hero. By the standards of his own people, he was born a failure, a low-class warrior. Trash. Prince Vegeta told him he would never be elite. But Goku had a secret weapon that most of us forget. He wasn't chasing victory. He wasn't chasing titles. He was chasing his own limits, just so he could break them. Today, we're not talking about the Kamehameha or Super Saiyan forms. We're talking about the one thing that makes Goku a god among men. The mindset that refuses to accept the end. Welcome to Anime Ascend. This is what Goku taught me about the grind. The world is full of people like Vegeta. They are born with privilege, with natural talent, with a head start. Vegeta didn't have to suffer like Goku. Power was his birthright. Goku? Goku had to earn every single ounce of his strength. Remember the gravity ship on the way to Namek? While others slept, he trained under gravity 100 times stronger than Earth's. Imagine that pain. Every movement feels like being crushed by a mountain. Every breath is a battle. Why did he do it? Because he knew one simple truth. Talent is just a starting point. Work ethic is what determines the finish line. When Vegeta called him low class, Goku didn't lower his head. He said, even a low-class warrior can surpass an elite if he works hard enough. And he didn't just say it, he proved it. That's lesson number 1. It doesn't matter where you start. It matters how much you are willing to sweat to get where you're going. But there is something deeper about Goku. Something that separates him from almost every other character. Most people train because they have to. Most people work hard because they want the reward at the end. Goku? Goku loves the process. Have you noticed? When he faces an opponent who is impossibly strong, Jiren, Beerus, Hit, Goku doesn't shake in fear. He smiles. He gets excited. Why? Because to him, an obstacle isn't a wall. An obstacle is a mirror showing him where he needs to grow. He doesn't see failure as the end. He sees defeat as data. He thinks, okay, I'm weak here. I need to fix this. This is the Saiyan mindset applied to real life. If you hate the gym, if you hate studying, if you hate the early mornings, you will never go Super Saiyan in your field. You have to learn to fall in love with the struggle. You have to learn to smile at the pain. So, how do you apply this tomorrow morning? We all have our own Jiren, our own impossible obstacle. Maybe it's an exam you can't pass. Maybe it's the weight you want to lose. Maybe it's a business you're trying to build. It is easy to quit and say, I'm just not talented at this. But remember Goku, he didn't become the strongest in the universe overnight. It took decades of push-ups, decades of beatings, decades of standing up when his legs gave out. You don't have to be born a prince. You don't have to be a genius. You just have to show up every single day and do the work, even when no one is watching, especially when no one is watching. Goku taught us that limits only exist to be broken. So I'm asking you right now, what limit will you break this year? Type the words limit break in the comments if you are ready to put in the work and never give up, no matter how hard it gets. If this video gave you a power boost, hit that like button. It helps this message reach other warriors who need to hear it. I'm Anime Ascend, and I'll see you in training. Matane.